What's up everyone, Paul Dominic here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about how 99% of drama would just magically disappear if people did this one thing. Now, I'm sure you've been around people, whether it's family members, friends, acquaintances, just people either at school with you, at your job, and they're constantly complaining and gossiping. They're talking about who did what, she did this, he did that, so-and-so said this about them, they said this back to so-and-so, right? People are just constantly talking about people. Now, maybe 100,000 years ago, this might have served some sort of evolutionary purpose. Maybe, we were in a small tribal environment. We had 50 people or 100 people. People talked about one another to evaluate or assess their standing within the tribe. Because let's be honest here. Maybe if someone was doing something that can go against the tribe or maybe hurt the tribe in some sort of way, people would start talking about that one person, and they all came to the collective agreement that, okay, maybe this person should be ousted. They should be shunned from the tribe and banished to the wastelands, okay? But this isn't, this is a new time. Now we're in modern day. We're no longer in these tribes. We might have 4,000 or 5,000 friends on Facebook or something like that. But this evolutionary trait or this habit that we still have is still wired in us, and we still gossip. We're still constantly wanting to know what this celebrity did. Who's in the news now? What are they saying about them? Constantly talking about each other. And it's a waste of time. You see, gossiping and complaining are the same thing. And they're the same thing in a sense that it doesn't get the problem solved. Gossiping and complaining does not equal problem solving. It's like, if I have a problem with someone, why would I go to someone else and start talking about them? Right? It doesn't solve the actual problem. We're just talking about the person to talk to them about them. And it makes you feel good when you're talking about someone and someone else, or the person that you're talking to, is also talking about that person. Family does this all the time. You go to a family event, a family function, people split into groups, and they start talking about each other. And then when they come face to face, they act like everything's fine. So now if you have a problem with someone, what should you do? You should tell them. Why? Well, that change you seek requires awareness of the problem. The person that you're talking about, maybe they don't know they're doing something wrong. They might not know they're doing anything wrong. Okay? So by you telling them, it brings that awareness to the problem that you have with them, and maybe they'll change, But sitting in a corner talking about them, or constantly texting your friends or your family, blah, blah, blah. You hear what so-and-so said? You hear what so-and-so did? It doesn't change anything, okay? Now, I'm not going to, of course it's uncomfortable to, confront someone and say, yo, listen, I have this problem with you. I don't like that you do this. Can you stop doing this? And other people don't like this as well. Can you stop doing this? Of course that's uncomfortable. I totally get that. But what makes the matter worse is saying nothing, because they're going to keep repeating that behavior that you dislike and that everyone dislikes. And you're going to feel the need to keep talking to people about them. Meanwhile, again, like we said, going back to gossiping and complaining, the problem does not get solved. Okay? You're simply just making yourself feel better by realizing that other people had the same problem with this person just like you do. So now you're on the same boat, excuse me, and you just feel good about it. But again, it's a waste of time. The problem does not get solved. So if you have a problem with someone, you should address them. If you do not have a problem with them, right, you should choose to not participate in the gossiping and in the drama, okay? Because it doesn't solve anything, okay? And here's another thing too. It's like, a lot of people that you love and respect might be doing this as well. They might be gossiping. Now, you don't have to participate. You don't have to be one of these people that are constantly gossiping and talking crap about other people. You don't have to. And another point to realize is that if they're talking crap to you about other people, there's a good chance they talk crap about you to other people. Okay? I'll say that again. If they talk crap about other people to you, there's a good chance they talk crap about you to other people. There's a good chance of that. Okay? So the thing we should do is choose not to participate in the gossiping and the drama. Now, if you can't walk away from the situation, which a lot of times we can, we just choose not to. If we can't walk away from the situation, right, we can just listen. But that doesn't mean we have to stoop to their level and do the same thing they're doing. Okay? We do not have to participate. It might be a good idea too if you have friends that are constantly having the scoop on talking crap about other people and constantly gossiping. It's like it might be a good idea to just stop talking to these people, honestly, because they're bringing endless drama into your life. This is how you get rid of drama. 99% of drama would disappear if people simply talk to each other instead of about each other. It's all because people don't want confrontation. They'd rather talk to someone else about the problem they have with someone than actually going to the person, addressing them, and solving the problem. So what happens? People just run in circles, constantly complaining about issues in their life and issues they have with other people, which creates drama, which people want to hear about. So other people start talking about it. They start telling their friends and family, right? But the problem doesn't get solved. All because people decide to talk to or decide to talk about each other instead of to each other. Okay? Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I was a person that, delved in the gossip and the complaining and the drama. I did these things, Somebody would say, I got some gossip for you, I got the scoop for you. I get it. I can understand how it's tempting to want to know, to want to jump in. I get it. But at the end of the day, it's a waste of time, and it doesn't solve any of the problems that you have with other people and the problems that you have in your own life. It's just talking to talk, and a lot of times, talking about other people's problems makes you feel better about your problems, especially when their problems are much worse than yours. And that's another sneaky way gossip and drama sneaks into your life. You like talking about problems that are bigger than yours because it makes you feel better about yours. It makes you feel more secure and comfortable with your issues, knowing that someone else has a bigger issue than you, or knowing someone else is in the same boat as you. It's very weird. Human behavior is strange in that way. It's like if I'm, dealing with some sort of anxiety or something like that, but I know, that the guy across the street is depressed and his wife's leaving him, all these other things. It might make, in a strange way, it might make me feel better by gossiping and talking about him, because it reinforces the idea that his situation's worse than mine. So it makes me, feel more at ease, which it shouldn't, which it should not. That's a strange way of alleviating your anxiety. Because that's not doing something about it. You feel better in the moment or you feel better about your anxiety or whatever you're dealing with because it alleviates the pressure. So you assume that's like a way of handling it, but it's not. Okay, you're just putting it off. You're just rubbing the back of your head, saying everything's going to be okay. That's all that is. So this is how we can get rid of, all this drama in our lives. Why is there endless drama? Why is there endless drama in my life? It always seems to find me. Stop participating in it. And if you have a problem with somebody, talk to them about it. Handle that problem and watch all the drama just disappear. That's what happens when you have values and you're intentional and you're authentic. All that drama and nonsense just leaves your life because you handle it. You attack it instead of talking to other people about it who have nothing to do with it. Okay? So that's how you make drama and, drama and all this nonsense disappear from your life, by confronting it. Talk to people instead of about people. And watch how your life drastically improves when you do this simple little thing. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like the video, drop me a comment on your thoughts if you have any questions, and hit that subscribe button. Until next time.